Hello and welcome in our channel Triple I. This is our first video in our first course in our recently established channel Triple I for networking. This is our channel's name, Illimitable Networking International. This is our link for YouTube in case you are watching from another source. My name is Chapter0. This is my LinkedIn account if in case you need to ask me anything about the course or any other courses about this channel. Okay, I'm certified for these 5 badges as you see from Cisco, which is CCNA and CCNP in the routing and switching track, CCDA and CCDP in the design track of Cisco, and the CCNA security. Our course will be for the recently announced CCNA from Cisco, which is CCNA 200-301, which will be the general CCNA which has no specific name or specific track for its name. Recently, Cisco in the past June in 2019 has announced that the Cisco certifications will now have 4 stages or 4 steps until you reach the maximum or the final steps expert, which is the CCNA, and Cisco specialized certifications, the associate, specialized, professional, and internetworking expert. Starting from February 24th, 2020, in the next year, all of these 4 tracks will be online and you can take them and start taking the exams. The exam that we are talking about in this course will be totally for the new CCNA, which has this number as we mentioned. The exam cost will be $195. You can take the exam at the Pearson View Center just like the old exams with no difference. Okay. What happened to the Cisco certifications? Actually, this video is only an introduction. It will be a simple introduction about the channel and the exam or the course that we are talking about, with some few informations about what Cisco has done for its new certifications. Recently, the CCNA exams were about 10 exams. As you can see in here, these are 9 exams of Cisco CCNA exams, alongside with the CCDA, which I have mentioned previously, which Cisco most of their topics or in their blueprints, they separate the design track from the networking tracks. So what happened is that Cisco had previously 10 CCNA's exams. They have erased them all and generated one single CCNA, okay, which has no specific name. No one should tell you that it's called the CCNA Enterprise Infrastructure. No, not even a CCNA Enterprise. It just has no name. It's a Cisco Certified Network Associate. That's it. And you can specify it by the exam number, because globally in the world, all vendors, all companies, all network lectures, network teaching companies will specify the exams by the number or the code of the exam, not by using the exam name, which is better, so you don't confuse it with any other exam. So our exam number is 200-301, will be the new CCNA. Actually, if you are wondering, if you had studied previously any CCNA before, mostly the routing and switching, which was the backbone of all the CCNAs before 2020, actually in 2019 right now, and even the years before, you may think that did Cisco merge all the 9 or 10 CCNAs into a single CCNA? That's it. So the new course, the new CCNA certificate will be this huge, will be this size or this difficult because it contains everything? No, because as you can see here, alongside or leave aside the design track, you have collaboration, which was for voice and video and quality of service. Data center, which is a certificate that's only for data center protocols and what's happening inside a data center. And if you have no idea what's a data center, we will talk about this later. Routing and switching, which, as I said a few minutes ago, it was the backbone of all the certificates. Wireless, it's for wireless networks. Security, service providers, which is just like the routing and switching, but from another side, from the opposite side, from the service provider that is providing to you the internet for you as a customer or as a small company or as an office or a bank or any other client side. The cloud, there was a separate CCNA cloud, separate CCNA cyber ops, industrial, and the CCDA. So did Cisco merged all these things in a 10 exam in a single one? No. Cisco actually did merge only 3 of them and added a few new topics, new 2020 topics, and all the other 7 has been totally deleted and erased from the associate exam. What has been deleted and what has been merged, I will talk about the merge since they are only 3. Cisco has merged only the CCNA routing and switching, CCNA wireless, and CCNA security in the new CCNA exam, alongside with they have inserted or injected a new chapter, an entirely new chapter, a new topic of knowledge, which is called automation and programmability. For programmers, for Python, for automation techniques and technologies, for some virtualization. Also, we will see this as a sub-chapter in our chapter 1 of our syllabus. And all the others have been totally deleted from the associate exam. So we will no longer study about such topics like data center, collaboration, service provider, cloud, industrial, cyber ops, design. All of these 7 you will not study about them while you are an associate engineer. Okay. Also, previously, if you'd like to know that all these CCNAs were to lead to a CCNPs, which is Cisco Certified Network Professional. This is a next level. What happened, I will talk about these briefly, okay, just so you can know what you might face in the future in case you wanted to continue with Cisco certificates and get promoted on them. CCNA collaboration had used to lead you to a CCNP collaboration, okay, all as well as the data center, service routing and switching, wireless, security, service provider, cloud, and the hidden track, as I told you that I had at CCDP, which is CCDA used to lead for the CCDP. Okay, if you can see the badge, this is CCDA badge and this is CCDP badge. Okay, so you had always a separated CCNA which used to lead you to a separated CCNP certificate in a single track, so you can get or dive in a single track, okay, and stay in the associate. After that you get promoted and study harder for more exams to obtain the professional of this track. After that you get study for even more knowledge and more difficult, and you get promoted for a 3rd level, which is the final level, no 4th was, which was the Cisco Certified Internetworking Expert. As you can see, they are decreasing because previously you had everything in associate. Some of them has been eliminated in the professional, and even more has been eliminated in the service, in the expert, in the internetworking expert. Okay, so there is no CCNP servers or the industrial. There is no CCIE cloud or cyber ops or industrial. It was decreasing. Okay, anyway, so previously what you had is that you had to take sometimes like single exam to get the CCNA. After that you have to take 3 exams, which were routing, switching, and troubleshooting, to obtain CCNP, and after that you have to take 2 exams, which was called the written and the lab exams for the CCI. That's only for the routing and switching, and then you have to repeat it again for security just to become CCNA, CCNP, and CCI security. After that you have to repeat it for the collaboration. All of this was not simple. It was very difficult. It has a lot of books, a lot of resources. You have to do a lot. You cannot imagine how much practical sides and lab configurations you have to do by yourself, so you can be a professional and expert at these things before you become certified. Okay, so in case you were having or you were studying, the old CCNA, which has the number of, allow me to write the number just in case we don't want. Okay, the old CCNA was or had, the number of 20125. Okay, in case you were studying the old CCNA or have finished it or not yet think you can take the exam, or you are not planning even to take the exam, In the new CCNA, some of topics has been removed, yes, so that the CCNA will not become that huge. But these new topics have, some of them has been deleted totally, like the RIP. Others have been promoted to the CCNP, to the new CCNP. Okay, so if you had studied the old CCNA, if you haven't finished it, if you finished it, if you have no idea what is Cisco, if you have no idea what is CCNA, this is the right place. We will talk about everything. We will try to discuss and talk about everything. Our introduction, our entire course will be on YouTube, available freely for everyone. So, and there is a comment, it will be available. You can comment whatever you like, a question, discuss. Maybe I'm wrong in things, maybe I'm right, correct in other things, maybe you correct me, maybe I can take information and discuss between you and me, all of you. Okay, anyway, what we were talking about, let's allow me to delete this. Okay, and go back for our review. This is the old certificate. What happened is, this is what happened to Cisco certificates when they announced their new or their rebooted certificates, I'm sorry, in June. No CCNAs, as you can see, only single CCNA which has no specific name and no label. This new CCNA, after that you can take the CCNP. No, after that, because previously what happened is that you must become completely certified in a single track in their associate exam, so you are eligible, or you are allowed to enter the professional exam and take it. Okay, previously each higher level has what was called a prerequisite, which is to take a professional exam you must have an associate exam. Okay, that how was the plan, except for the CCI. CCI have no prerequisites. You have baccalaureate, you have high school or not, you have language or not, whatever. You have CCNA, CCNB, they don't care. Internet networking expert exams before just wanted you to come, perform the exam and take the results. Not like the CCNP or CCNA, even the other CCNAs. Even the 10 of the CCNAs, all of them had depended on the routing and switching. The routing and switching was a prerequisite for other CCNAs. So if you has first, before started with the CCNA security, you can't. You must first start with the routing and switching, or what was called, it's half the ICNDY, which give you CCENT. After that, you are allowed to take the other exams. Anyway, don't want to talk a lot about courses that are now obsolete. Let's talk about the new courses. The new CCNA has no name, no other tracks, no other tracks, just I said, only CCNA. CCNP right now in 2020 will not have a prerequisite. You can get directly to the CCNP, any CCNP of the 5 CCNPs you can see, without needing any CCNA or any prerequisite. You can just start the course, study the course, the official certification guard of Cisco. After that, you can perform the exam just like you want. Also the CCI. Okay, so right now there is nothing in 2020 called a prerequisite. You can take whatever you want in any order you like. You can directly become a CCNP in the enterprise without having a CCNA. Okay, but if you are thinking that the new CCNPs or the new CCNAs are not single CCNA because of CCDA, or are not 5 network professional exams because of the CCDP, no. CCDA and CCDP also has been deleted from the next topics, or from the next blueprints of Cisco certificates. Right now there is no, in the future there will be no CCDA, no CCDP, and no CCNA security. So what will happen, my certificates, if I have been tired and giving a lot of efforts to obtain 5 certs before from Cisco, will they all be deleted? Will I have single only course, only one single certificate? No. Just in case you are interested, the new Cisco main track will be called Enterprise track, okay, which is officially from Cisco the replacement for the routing and switching track. Okay, so a replacement for routing and switching will have the enterprise track in the CCNP exams and in the CCI level exams. Okay, as you can see, we can now only have 5 tracks to be proficient and expert in, which is the collaboration in CCNP and CCI. These have been also rebooted. All the rules of them has been changed. The books, the blueprints, all of things have been changed. There is, if we can have an entire video for this if you'd like, so just tell me. I don't want to dive deeply in things that has nothing to do with our course. Okay, just to avoid giving you a headache about things you might not be interested in. Anyway, so CCD and CCDP has been erased. CCNA security, no more CCNA security. Routing and switching, no more routing and switching. So what will happen to these 5 if you are interested, and if you or any relative friend for you are interested in this, or maybe already have such certificates, what will happen? CCDA, CCNA security, and CCNA routing and switching, since there will be only one CCNA, so any one of these will be enough to obtain the new CCNA. Okay, so when February 2020 comes, automatically Cisco will send each candidate of their students, certified students, a new badge, which is the new CCNA for any one of these 3. So, and what will happen to the next 2? So what I mean, because I have a CCNA, routing and switching, I will receive the new badge of the new CCNA. Okay, what will happen to CCNA security and DA? So what benefit will I make if there is only one future CCNA? According to Cisco migration tool and their official sites, just because I use CCNA routing and switching to obtain the new CCNA, these others will receive me what is called training badges, not certification badge or certificate badge. I will receive training badge, which are the replacement for these 2. It is not a certificate, nothing that I can print like this or any other thing. It's a training badge, okay, that will be equalized to these, so nothing will be lost. Because I have a complete CCNP routing and switching, yes, I will receive the new CCNP enterprise alongside with 2 specialized badges, which are the core and the advanced routing badges. Okay, and also for the CCDP, there is no new CCDP and there is no new training badge for CCDP, but what I will receive is called a specialized design badge. So these 5, all of them, allow me just to print this before I take a lot of time. Okay, these 5 will be deleted. What I will get next is the new CCNA and the new CCNP, which it has a specific name, which is enterprise, alongside with 3 Cisco certified specialized. Okay, I have no idea how will Cisco take this as a shortcut, but let us write it all specialized or specialist. Okay, just like this badge, sorry, just like this badge say. Okay, so I'll have only single CCNA, a single CCNP in the future, and 3 specialized courses. Okay, that's enough for this and enough for this also. Okay, for our channel, will it only be about CCNA? No, a lot of courses are coming in the way, but these depends on what the audience asks for. Okay, this is a backbone for the 2020 certificate, so I had to start with it. But after that, we will talk about other things. Also talk about other languages, because we are planning for more than a single language, whether it will be subtitle or video recording language. And that's something for the future. Okay, anyway, our specific course, our 200 hour course, will have 7 chapters. We will do our best just to complete all of them, theoretical and practical, and give each side of these what it deserves. Okay, so that will be completely qualify you. It will completely qualify you to take the new exam. Our first chapter will be the network fundamentals. Okay, this will be the biggest chapter in our course. You really have to be patient. You really have to wait for this course to complete, to finish. You have to study carefully with us, because every other thing depends on it. Okay, and this is the main and most important course, and very few practical sides there is in this course. So it's all about talking, chat. You might get bored, but please be patient. This is only the beginning. After that, you will see a lot of labs and all of these. Okay, and we will do our best to do every lab. And by the term lab, if you haven't heard it before, it means the practical side, which we have real devices or real configuration, real things we will do by our hand, so you can apply what you have studied theoretically. Okay, our first chapter will be network fundamentals. This is the biggest chapter, might be equal to next chapters in a size. Okay, next chapter will be enterprise network access. We can also call it, previously it was called layer 2 technologies, which are technologies of layer 2 only. After that, what is called previously layer 3 technologies, now it's called IP connectivity. After that, IP services are a lot of services that rely on layer 3, okay, which has the same IP. We will talk what is IP in case you have no idea. After that, we will have security fundamentals, wireless network fundamentals, everything about wireless networks, which with their configuration, it has a lot of configuration. Okay, Cisco had, I believe, I haven't studied the CCNA wireless, the old one, but I believe Cisco maybe migrated all of the old CCNA because it has a lot of wireless topics in the new exam. Finally, the entirely new topic that wasn't mentioned before in any exam of Cisco, which is automation and programmability, which Cisco believes that this is the future of networking. All future network engineers must also have skills and knowledge of programmability and automation in networks. Okay, so Cisco believes network engineers is not just about configuring few commands and leave the network to work for the time, maybe days, weeks, or months without any editing on the configuration. Also, you need to have an idea and know how to do automation, also how to do programmability. All right, I'm sorry for elongation if I have talked too much. This is our course introduction. We will start with chapter 1 very soon. Okay, it will be uploaded on our channel. After that, we will discuss everything about the course material, the way that I speak, the way that I introduce the slides. Chapter 1 will have slides, if you have any idea what slides are, which are only the headlines of everything I'm talking about, along with the icons and other things. Each chapter slide will be uploaded alongside with the video. They will have a link for the slides. You can download it, you can print it if you'd like, so you don't waste a lot of time trying to write every note or every headline that I talk. So printing these slides will be beneficial for you, so you can just write down whatever you think that you have no idea about, and the headlines will be already on this slide. All right, my name is Chapter0, as I mentioned before, and thank you for watching. I hope this was beneficial for you. Goodbye.